How does off-grid solar work? It's a pretty simple process. The solar panels collect energy from the sun's rays, which is then stored in the batteries, so the energy is available after the sun goes down. This is the key difference between grid-tied and off-grid solar. To make this system a little easier to understand, you can visualize this as water collection. The solar array is like the roof area that collects the rain, and the battery bank is like a water tank that stores the rain caught on the roof. When it rains, the water fills the tank at a rate proportional to how heavy it is raining. Having more roof area allows you to catch more rain, so you can collect more water when it's raining lightly than you would with a small roof. This is the same for solar panels. Having more panels allows you to catch more solar energy even on a cloudy day. In the same way, increasing how many batteries you have in your solar system is the same as having a large water tank. You can store more power and will have more energy available for times when there is less sun. The downside to a large battery bank is that it takes much longer to charge if the solar array or the water collection area isn't sized to match. However, while you can leave a tank half filled, leaving batteries in a partial state of charge and charging them up slowly will reduce the lifespan of the battery. Our off-grid solar kits include two more main components to make them work: a charge controller and an inverter. The charge controller goes between the solar panels and the batteries and regulates the charge to the batteries. It ensures they are charged at the correct voltage and current up to 100%. When they reach 100%, the charge controller cuts off charge to the batteries. And when you use that energy, the charge controller will top them back up when the sun comes out again. In our water collection analogy, the solar charge controller would be a valve that regulates water flow to the water tank to stop it from overflowing. The batteries store energy as direct current. That way we need an inverter that takes that energy and turns it into alternating current at 230 volts to mimic the grid power in order to power your normal household appliances. Both the charge controller and inverter need to be sized to match the solar array and battery bank. The larger your solar array and battery bank, the bigger your charge controller needs to be to handle the extra energy that's going to be running through it. The inverter affects how much of your stored energy you can use at a given time. It needs to be the same voltage as your battery bank, and the size is determined by what you'll be powering with your solar kit. If you think you might need to run a high power device like a microwave, or multiple things at once, you'll need a larger inverter. It is best to have an inverter that is just large enough to handle your power needs. Otherwise you run the risk of accidentally using more energy than you intended, just because you have it available. Researching solar can be confusing and incredibly technical, so feel free to get in touch with us if you're not sure what the right solution is for you.